once was a lady in waiting, let's call her Jane. That girl wasn't ordinary.
No way for me, a lady stuck in waiting. I'd rather battle fire-breathing dragons. I knew I could prove that a girl could be a knight, though my friends all laughed at me. But I wouldn't be discouraged and trained in secret. Then a dragon pinched the royal prince and everyone was freaking. So I went alone to the dragon's home to slay the dragon.
Hey now, now, Jane and the dragon are best friends now.
Dragon sweet, he let me save the young prince. Then the king made me a knight apprentice.
Hey now, now.
With dragon's help, I'll be a knight someday.
And that was my signature battle cry.
A fine cry, Sir Ivan. And what does it mean?
It means I have taken the fort single-handedly. Remember it well, for you will be hearing it often.
This is a serious matter, Jane. Every knight must develop their own battle cry. It must ring out on the field of combat and rally your friends to your side.
I have perfected my cry, Sir Theodore. May I demonstrate? I'm overcoming a malady. It is difficult for my throat.
And for my ears, Gunther.
And you can do better, can you, Jane?
I can try, Sir Theodore.
Jane! Thank you, Jane! Stop!
I thought a battle cry should draw knights to you, Sir Theodore, not drive them away.
Quite so. I expected better from both of you. Neither cry would save you in a moment of crisis.
Ha! Now that is a real battle cry. Oh, and music to my ears.
Settle down. You will have your day in the sun soon enough. Gentlemen, come take a look. He is magnificent, quite magnificent.
He certainly has the lungs of a fine specimen, Your Majesty.
Yes, indeed. A noble beast and a born fighter.
Oh, yes. Not unlike myself.
What a horrible noise.
He has an excuse. What was yours?
What have you got there, Father?
Not too close, Cuthbert. A wild pig can be dangerous.
A wild pig? Why is it caged up?
Why indeed?
Well, young man, we can hardly have a wild animal loose about the castle now, can we? What? And besides, his containment will be over shortly. We shall be releasing him back into the wild.
Good.
So that we can hunt down the savage brute.
What? What?
What?
But why?
Because hunting is a noble sport, my boy. A royal tradition.
It sounds like a cruel tradition.
Bravo, well said.
Ah, you have the gentle heart of your mother. Fear not, young man. The brute will be spared.
He will? You mean no killing?
Quite so, Ivan. We chase, we catch, and we release.
No blood?
Only your own if he takes a tusk to you, Sir Ivan.
Jane, This is a bad idea. Tell the king that hunting a noble animal is wrong.
Tell the king? Are you serious?
Completely.
And how do I do that? Just walk up to him and say, "You must stop the hunt."
Yes, that would do it.
Stop the hunt! Sorry, your little majesty, but hunting is a noble art. The height of good sport. The thrill of the chase. The screams of your prey as you corner the brute. The smell of sweat and fear as you...
Yes, quite. Noble indeed. Thank you, Sir Ivan. And, my dear boy, I thought you might join me. Our first royal hunt together, father and son, huh? What do you say?
Good morning, good morning. Oh, is this for me? Yes, a captive audience. How kind. Whoa! Tough crowd.
Tough? That poor creature is terrified.
Quite the adversary. Perhaps you could miss this hunt, Cuthbert, and go on a royal picnic instead.
But hunting has always been a part of castle life.
So have mice in your kitchen, but you complain about that.
This is completely different. Hunting is a noble tradition.
Ah, yes, very noble, chasing a terrified creature. I thought a knight had to stand up for the weak and the helpless.
That is not fair.
Neither is hunting.
The king promised to release it after the hunt. That is something, surely?
So who tells the pig? Ooh, do not trouble your cute bristly head, Mr. Piggy. These men galloping after you, waving pointy sticks, are just playing.
Yes, all right.
So, what are you going to do about it?
Something?
What?
How do I know? Something. I shall speak to Theodore. But right now, I need your help with my battle cry.
Just think like a very scared pig.
Oh, that was great. Can you teach me to do that?
Sure,
Thank you.
after you save the pig.
Yes, Theodore. Exactly so, Gunther. And there are clear tracks here and through here.
Sir Theodore, can I ask you something, about the hunt?
Of course, Jane. We are just discussing the placement of an entrapment pit.
A pit?
Yes, Jane, a pit. A deep hole like the ones you keep digging for yourself.
A trap to snare the boar, Jane. Now, what would you like to know?
Well, Sir Theodore, I was wondering if the hunt should, take place. I believe the boar belongs out in the wild.
So it does, and that is where it will return, after the hunt.
But,
I thought hunting was in the blood of every good knight, Jane. Perhaps you lack the spirit for it.
Well, your spirits will soon be tested. The king has graciously invited both of you to take part.
what?
Champion!
Gunther, you will be in charge of digging the pit, right about here. And Jane, you and your dragon will be beaters.
Beaters, Sir Theodore?
A military tactic, Jane. You chase the enemy from hiding and drive him towards our troops. Any questions?
Just one. When can I start?
Right now, Gunther. You can go and start digging the pit.
Right.
Perhaps I could stay behind and guard the castle instead. Or clean the stables. I know. I could catch up on my studies.
A willingness to study is admirable, Jane. Do you wish to study battle tactics?
Yes, perfect.
Good. Then I will see you at the hunt.
But, Sir Theodore...
That is all, Jane.
Oh, well done, Jane. Dragon will be so impressed.
Not a cat stuck in a lute, then.
What do you think of it? A cry to strike fear into the hearts of the enemy?
Hearts? No. Bladders? Maybe. So, have you had a word with old Rusty Legs about the hunt?
With Sir Theodore? Yes.
And?
No luck. Sorry. The hunt is still going ahead.
Not good enough.
Sorry. I tried. I really did.
How hard?
Very hard.
Jane, congratulations. Theodore just told me.
Right. Thank you, Smithy.
Told you what?
Nothing.
The king has invited Jane and Gunther to join him on the hunt. How lucky is that?
Let me explain.
Join him?
I tried to get out of it, but...
Join him? You are taking part in the hunt?
Dragon, please just listen.
No, you listen. That caged animal is no different than me.
Apart from the flying and the hot breath, you mean?
You think this is a joke?
No, I just...
Then help that pig. If my friendship means anything to you, help that pig.
Dragon! Sometimes I could... Ah!
Very good. That battle cry is really coming along.
You scared me. Well, scare is not the right word, really. More like startle or slightly bemused. How do I get her to stop?
Hello, my little majesty. I bet I can be quieter than you can.
Whew, you are good.
What happened?
You spoke. I'm quieter than you.
Indeed you are. Now, what was all the screaming about?
Cuthbert is having a special picnic all to himself, and I want to go.
Father said the picnic was for me, so tough turnips.
I think the Queen should decide who goes on the picnic.
Yes, and I decide who helps me with my knight's training.
You want my help?
Yes, please, your little majesty.
To the battlements, Jane. We shall decapitate our foes and lay waste onto our enemies.
Will you be all right?
Of course. This is a child, Jane, not a wild animal.
A good scream takes heaps of practice, Jane. You have to be pretend cross.
Oh, I think I can do better than pretend cross.
Yes, Jane, yes. You must be very, very cross.
Maybe just a little.
Very good, lad. If you want a farm job scaring crows. Ah, a rally call for the hunt. And about time. Come on, lad.
Sorry, Princess. I have to go. That was my call for the hunt.
All is prepared. The boar has been released into the forest. Ivan, if you could ready our horses. Gunther, did you finish digging the pit?
I did, Sir Theodore.
Excellent. And Jane, have you instructed your dragon on your duties for the hunt?
Instructed? Not exactly. But I have discussed it with him, Sir Theodore, and Dragon will not be assisting me today.
I see.
Perhaps you should both stay behind, Jane. Leave the hunting to real knights who have the stomach for it.
I will go on foot if Sir Theodore requires it, but Dragon is free to do as he chooses.
Lovely day for a hunt, everyone. What are we waiting for, Jane? There is a wild, snarling pig out there just asking for a spot of bother. Hop on.
Right. Good.
Excellent. Good hunting, everyone.
So?
So,
what is it? A change of heart or a change of brain?
no and no.
Then this must be another of your brilliant plans that one of us is going to regret.
You are surprisingly sharp for a short life, you know that.
And?
Simple. Old Rusty Legs wants us to drive the pig for him, so we will. We drive the pig away from the hunters.
Brilliant!
Completely brilliant, as always.
What a delight to be away from the noise and bustle of the castle.
He ate my biscuit! Did it have your name on it?
Yes, indeed, Your Majesty. Peace and quiet, the serenity of the open country, the twittering of birdsong. The gentle frolicking of woodland creatures.
Well done, young man. A fine and trim and splendid.
Thank you, Your Majesty. It is but a small service for the honor of joining you on your royal hunt. Sir Ivan, did you bring a horse for me?
No, lad. You have no need of one. Jane is driving the pig from cover, and we shall drive him to you.
To me?
Exactly so, Gunther. Place a log on either side of the pit to keep our quarry in line so that he does not miss it altogether. Battle tactics.
Enough talking, gentlemen. I have a pig to catch.
Good. Now we just have to find him again.
From the air, eyes like an eagle. Yeah. Join the hunt, Gunther. Learn battle tactics, Gunther. Well, I can hunt as well as any knight. Deer and wolf tremble at the name of Sir Gunther, Slayer of the Forest. Do you want a piece of me, squirrel? Nice piggy. Yes, go on. Run, you coward.
Eyes like an eagle, you said.
I have.
Then you should be able to spot a large runaway pig.
I will, when he breaks cover, or breaks wind. I also have the nose of a hound.
Dragon. Oh, no.
This little piggy went to market.
The picnic. Faster.
Trying!
This little piggy went... the old team, Jester and the Dragon. Whatever the danger, whatever the risk.
Daddy! Daddy!
Are you all right, my little pumpkin? We heard you scream.
That was Jane. I taught her my very best scream ever for her battle cry. Was it good?
Aye, it was. It brought us at a gallop right enough.
And Jester saved us, Daddy. He saved us from the big snarly piggy.
It was nothing, Your Majesty. Any brave, devoted hero of the court with ice in their veins would have done the same.
I see. And where is my pig? What have you done with him?
The battle cry. Sore throat.
My pig, Jane. We are impatient for my pig.
The ball went that way, Father.
It did. As fast down the hill.
Excellent. Onward it is, men.
That was the bravest thing.
And completely careless.
It was heroic, Jester. Thank you.
Oh, this pig thing is very hairy. Oh, tickles.
Come on then, you big newt. Time to take him to another forest.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. That was a perfect day.
It was interesting. Oh, tickle.
You saved the pig. I found my battle cry, and Jester was a hero. A perfect day for everyone.